Hi, my name is Aries, and I'm documenting my journey to get fit-ish. One of the ways I do that is by following alternate day fasting eating habits. So today, I would love for you to come along and see what I eat in a day. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. I don't eat the same every time I eat. So this is just one day in many days of what I choose to eat. And it could be better, it could be worse, but this is just a day of me eating on a eat day. Because, I had to make the intro as awkward as possible. So, join me and see what I eat today. Okay, so to start my day off, I am having my scrambled omelet. I know it's like scrambled eggs, but it has the toppings of an omelet. I change up the ingredients basically every time I do it, but I always try and keep the base the same. So eggs, paprika, garlic and herb spices, and then a little bit of milk, sometimes heavy cream, depending on, if I want to be a little more keto, I go towards the heavy cream. If I'm not caring, then I just do milk. And then, toppings are different. Generally, there's like bacon, always cheese, and then today I threw in mushrooms. Fried them up first, and then, put some avocado on the side because I had some extra, and we're gonna enjoy this. Seriously, so good. And then as an extra treat, I definitely don't do this daily, but I had a craving recently, so I have some chocolate milk. So good. Okay, so for dinner, we are having New England salmon rolls with just chips, I guess. It's one of the Chef's Plates meals that we get. This is not sponsored. It's just we find it the easiest to not have to do groceries, and it comes right to our doorstep, and we don't have to think about it. We just pick these really good meals, and then they're super easy to cook up. Everything comes in the box, and we're done with it. This took about half an hour, and I am super excited to get into it. It's going to be way too messy to eat on camera, and it's not a first date food, so I'm not about to do that, but I will let you know what I think once I'm done. Okay, so that was the first time we've ever had that meal, and it was fantastic, but extremely filling. I hardly touched any of my fries. Same with Mike. We both ate all of the sandwich, but the last 4 bites were kind of painful. I should have just stopped, but it was so good. So definitely high on the recommendation. A New England salmon sandwich? Yes. I have had a second glass of chocolate milk today, and when Mike came home from work, he brought me a Tim Hortons tea, so a large tea, and that has been it so far. So might have a couple snacks, maybe a snack later on, but right now I am feeling pretty good. I don't always only eat 2 meals. Usually there's a snack put in there, but that omelet, like you saw, I wasn't able to finish all of it and it was very filling. Now that sandwich was also extremely filling, so that might be all of the food today. So I'll check back in and then we'll figure out, what the weigh-in was and if I did end up having any snacks. But for now, looking like that was my day so far, or completely of eating. Yeah, I'm awkward. You know this. Okay, bye. Okay, so it's now much later in the night. Mike has gone to bed because he's working days. So I'm just going to do a quick update. I am going to have a little bit of a snack later on. They are just chocolate covered cherries, just as a little bit of a treat. But meal wise, I am very content with what I ate today. I realize it's not a whole lot of food, but it was like balanced and healthy, and I feel sustained and well fed. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm sure somebody in the comments will say it's not enough food, but trust me, I feel just fine. I will be fine for my fast tomorrow and everything's good. But that's just, a day of eating for me. Like I said, it's not typical. I change things up every time that I'm eating, and it very much depends on like my, hunger cues and whatnot. If it's closer to that time of the month, I definitely would eat more than that. But again, if I'm super busy, I could eat less than this. So it's all just, based on how the day goes, really. But yeah, so that was what I ate today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If we want to talk about actual numbers, so the last video that I did updating about the alternate day fasting, I would let you guys know that I was dealing with some self-sabotaging issues, and I have kind of been really focusing on that. So I haven't done as many fast days in the last week or so as I would normally do, just to give myself some grace to battle through all of the stuff that comes along with like emotional things and whatnot. But I have done, so today was an eat day, yesterday was a fast day, I ate the day before that, and then I had a fast day before that, and then, so I've had, 4 days in a row where it's been alternating. I think it might stretch back a little bit more than that, but I feel like I'm back on track now. So I was maintaining, and when I last weighed in, for the last video, I was 221.3. And today, this morning, after yesterday's fast day, I was down to 220.7. So that's a 0.6 pound lost. And it brings my entire weight loss down to 16.8 pounds. So almost 17 pounds, which is amazing to me. It's incredible. I can definitely feel a difference in my clothing, and it's just, yeah, things feel good, which is awesome. So yes, I've had a little bit of I wouldn't call it a setback because I was able to maintain, but like I haven't jumped forward as much as I probably could have or should have in the last couple of weeks because of kind of taking a step back to deal with self-sabotaging. But I feel like I'm moving forward from that. Definitely not like cured everything, because that's not work that happens in that short period of time, but I'm at least better, and I'm realizing I find that if I say things out loud, they don't hold as much power over me, so it's easier to push through it and get back on track if I just put it out there, and then it's like, well, now everybody knows, so I can't just sit in it and hide in it, and I can't just wallow away in it. So it's out there. I already put it out there. It helped a lot of people, which is so awesome. I did not expect that. And now it's out there, and now it can't control me. So moving forward, still dealing with it and trying to get those core issues dealt with, but that's for me to do in the background. For this, I am getting back on consistent fast days and moving forward. So yeah, down 16.8 pounds total since so almost 4 months in now, and feeling pretty good. So I think next week is my actual 4-month update. So at that point, we'll do measurements in the side-by-side and everything again. I really don't think there's going to be much of a change because, I mean, hopefully this week goes well, but like I said, 2 weeks I just took off kind of, so it's been a bit of a rough patch lately with consistency, but there's so much power in being able to just continue on and move forward from where I am versus giving up completely, throwing in the towel and saying, oh, well, I quit. There's nothing I can do. So I'm glad I'm at that place mentally where this isn't the end. And just because there's been some hiccups doesn't mean I've failed or I have to give up or whatever. So proud of that. Looking forward to what's to come. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I ate today. And thank you for joining me for another one. I've got videos that come out every Monday that are to do with the physical activity things that I do to also try and bring these weights down and stay active. And then, as you know, Thursdays are my alternate fasting days. So make sure to, check out both sides of this journey because it's not... Eating is definitely a big portion, probably more of a portion to weight loss, but you also need to be active, or you don't need to be, but being active definitely helps. And I make sure to do what I can in that aspect. So just check out, my whole journey, not just my eat videos. And yeah, thank you for joining for another one, and we will see you